Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good day to you, anywhere you may be joining us from all over the world. This is TOSJOHN Consulting, your strategic business growth support partner. We are your strategic business growth support partner because we partner with you for growth, partner with you for progress, and to help your business remain sustainable from tax to CAC to accounting to auditing to business strategy. We are your number one professional consulting firm, and we are always available on this channel to help you remain compliant and sustainable. So please, we have over 215 videos on this YouTube channel. Please do well to watch all these videos. Do well to watch all these videos. They are practical videos that will help your business to grow and to remain sustainable. So on this live streaming today, you can see the topic is very important: how to prepare for a tax audit in Nigeria, avoid costly mistakes. How to prepare for a tax audit in Nigeria, avoid costly mistake. Definitely, we have been bringing videos on tax audits. So we have one of the videos that says what can trigger tax audits, what can trigger the Nigerian Revenue Service to come and conduct tax audit in your business. Yes, tax audit is what they do, yeah, but for them to be coming frequently into your business, it means that there's a red flag. There are something you are not doing right, and that will trigger them to open your file and come for tax audit if you are not being compliant or your compliances are not accurate or consistent. That will trigger them to come for tax audit. Yes, it will trigger them to come for tax audit. So that is why you must always ensure your compliances are intact, your compliances are in place, your compliances are done early. They are done early, they are done before the deadline. If not, it will trigger the Nigerian Revenue Service to come for tax audit. So in this live streaming today, it's a build up to that video on how you can prepare for tax audit and avoid costly mistakes. How to prepare for tax audit and avoid costly mistakes, because all these mistakes can cost you a lot of money, can cost you a lot of money. That's why we said it is cheaper to be compliant, while non-compliance is more expensive, is more expensive. So as we dive into this video, please make sure you like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and reach out to us on any of our professional consulting services. So thank you for joining us on this live streaming today. So if the tax authorities calls your business for an audit today, will you be ready or will you panic? That is a question for you to ponder on. So in this video, we'll be showing you how to properly prepare for a tax audit in Nigeria so you can stay compliant, avoid penalties, and protect your business. So you are welcome to TOSJOHN Consulting, your trusted partner for tax, CAC, accounting, audit, taxes, compliance, and business growth. Everything and anything that revolve around your business compliances, we are your number one professional. So many business owners think tax audits only happen to big companies. That is not true. That is not true. It is not only big companies. If you file inconsistent tax returns, if you have a poor financial records or operate without structure, you are already at risk. And once an audit starts, it's not the time to start preparing. It is not the time to start preparing when audit starts. So that is why we are bringing you this video, so that you can start putting all your compliances in place. Record keeping is very important. Documentation is very important. So you can call us or reach out to us to serve as your outsourced accountant, outsourced tax consultant, outsourced accountant, and any professional consulting services you need. We are always available for you. So we break this live streaming session into section. Section one: what is a tax audit? When you hear about tax audit, what does it mean, or what do you understand by that? So a tax audit is simply a review of your financial records by tax authorities to confirm that your taxes are accurate and complete. A review of your financial records by tax authorities to confirm that your taxes are accurate and complete, because in Nigeria and many countries of the world, we do self-assessment. The tax authority will allow you to assess yourself and pay the required tax based on the way you have assessed yourself in an accurate way. And when you are being given that privilege to assess yourself and pay the required tax, you need to do it dutifully, you need to do it honestly, you need to do it sincerely, so that if tax audit come, you won't be panicking, you won't be at pressure, and you will not be found wanting. That's why we are always here giving you all this information. So in Nigeria, dis can come from the Nigerian Revenue Service, which we known as Federal Inland Revenue Service (FIRS) formerly, or it can come from the State Internal Revenue Service. Either any state, any state in Nigeria. Lagos State is Lagos State Internal Revenue Service, Ogun State Internal Revenue Service. So any state that your business is resident, it can come from them, either of these two tax authorities. So in section number two: why businesses get audited? Why does businesses get audited? The common triggers include: one, inconsis ten t VAT and withholding filings. Your VAT is on the invoice to your customers. Your withholding is on the invoice from your suppliers to you. So if all these filings are inconsis ten t, it can trigger tax audit. Den number two is sudden drop in declared revenue. If your revenue has been like maybe 100 million before and it decline, or you are reporting a reduced revenue, it can trigger it. So another thing is large unexplained expenses. If some expenses are huge and they are not explained, it can trigger tax audit. Den failure to file returns. Failure to file returns will trigger tax audit. You have obligation to file returns, either you are paying or you are not paying, you must still file returns. So sometimes audits are random, but most times they are triggered. Most times they are triggered. So and all the triggered are what we have just explained to you now. So in section number three, step one: keep proper records. If you don't have records, you cannot enjoy all these tax reliefs, tax exemptions and tax benefits. So your record keeping is as important as anything. So this is your first line of defense, which is your record keeping and documentation. You must maintain sales records, expenses receipts, bank statements. When you are sending money from your bank for expenses to suppliers, or you are paying vendors or contractors, you must narrate it, you must describe it properly. That is why you must not mix your personal and business money together. Let your business money remain in your business account and use it for the purpose of the business. So payroll records as well, you must maintain it. So if it's not documented, it doesn't exist during an audit. If you don't document it, if you don't have a record for it, then you cannot defend it. You cannot, you know, account for it. Doing tax audit, it doesn't exist, because what the tax authority, lay hand on is the documents, is the record, is the evidences of those transactions. So that is why record keeping is very important for you. You must keep a proper record to be able to defend yourself properly during tax audit. This is very important, and you must take note of it. So as we move on into section number 4, which is step 2, reconcile your tax filings. Reconcile your tax filings. So ensure there is consistency across VAT returns, withholding tax filings, pay as you earn records. Your numbers must match your financial statement. Your numbers must match your financial statement. So mismatch equals to red flag. If there's a mismatch in your record keeping and your financial statement, it is equal to red flag, and that will trigger tax audit. So section number 5, step 3, separate business and personal finances. You can see virtually in all our videos we have this separate business and personal finances, because it is what will make so many business owner and entrepreneur to be paying more taxes. So please separate your business and personal finances so that there will be clarity for your record keeping. So auditors may disallow expenses, question transactions, or increase your tax liability, and so will the tax authority as well. So keep everything clean and traceable. So section number 6, step 4, review your tax computations. So before any audit, you must recalculate your tax liabilities. Check for underpayments. That is what you will use to defend yourself during tax audit. So you must have it ready, you must have it available. You must have it ready, you must have it available. It is very important. It is very important. We have said it over and over again. I will keep saying it. You must have all your documentation, which is your evidence, ready at every point in time. So in this, having supporting documents ready, you must be ready to present your invoices, your contractors documents, your payment evidences, your tax receipts. So every figure in your report should have proof, should be traceable to documentation, to proof and evidences. So section number 8, step 6, work with a professional. You cannot do this by yourself. That's why TOSJOHN Consulting is here to support you. We are your strategic business growth support partner. So tax audits are technical. So it is we professional like TOSJOHN Consulting that can help you, represent you properly. There was, last week, of course, the issue have been on ground. So one of our clients are trying to defend themselves against one of the state revenue service that slammed them with a lot of, penalties in millions. And they went hearing, so we have to come into it, and then we have to like send them, email, letter to that effect. And that is where we come in, right? We defend you based on the law, so that you are not unjustly being penalized for what you did not do, or what you are not, you know you did not, commit, an offense you did not commit. You are not being penalized for it. So that is why we professional come in to serve you right, defend you based on the law. So if we are not doing the right thing, you will not be able to be defended correctly. So when you work with us, we put all these compliances in place, and help you to do all your compliances based on the law. We help you with tax strategies, tax planning, tax avoidance, because this is based on the law. But if you are running from tax, if you don't want to pay tax, that is tax evasion, we will not defend you on that. So a professional like us, we help you, we represent you well based on the law. We handle communication with the authorities on your behalf professionally, and we help you to reduce your risk exposure. So don't face it all alone by yourself. Don't say that you want to do it all alone by yourself, because if you do, you might be exposing yourself to more risks and to more high payment of taxes, because you cannot do it all by yourself. Section number 9, common mistakes to avoid. So you need to avoid this mistake: ignoring audit notices. You must not ignore it, because that ignoring on its own is an offence and is penalized. You will be penalized. So submitting incomplete documents is an offence. You must avoid the mistake. Guessing figures, arguing without evidence. So this can worsen your situation. So if you want us to prepare your business for a tax audit, TOSJOHN Consulting is here to help you. We help you to clean up your records, we help you to review your tax filings, we represent you during audit. So send us a message today, like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, drop your question in the comment section, and subscribe for more tax and business insights. So as we round up this live streaming, don't wait for an audit to get your finances right. Before you get your finances right, don't wait. Prepare now and stay in control. This is TOSJOHN Consulting, your strategic business growth support partner. Please make sure you subscribe to this live, to this YouTube channel, and make sure you reach out to us on all our professional consulting services. So we are always here to serve your interests based on the law, based on the legal, law that you have complied with, and we help you to put all your compliances in place. So thank you very much for joining this live streaming. Do well to reach out to us, do well to like this video, do well to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and share with other business owners around you. Until we come again in another live streaming session, please stay compliant. Bye for now.